What's up, guys? So this one's going to be a slightly different format. I am doing a voiceover after having already recorded and edited this video. So this video is going to be February financials and a cash flow update, and I have a new investment to put on there, so we'll take a look at what that is. Starting off with just updating the income statement as normal. There's nothing really new going on here, so yeah, I feel like I guess I could have sped this up a little bit. I guess I still can, but if I speed it up at this point, I have to go and change all the other effects and videos and other layers that I have added in already. So that's a Captain Hindsight thing that I missed out on. But yeah, I mean everything's pretty standard for February. Nothing new. It's a average month. Shortest month of the year, I guess. That's what's different about it. But the expenses for February were highest, I think, or maybe not as high as January, just slightly, lower than January. So, I always advocate that you get your salary, your gross salary, and then you deduct the taxes from it, because I want you to see how much you're paying in taxes, to be aware of that number. You don't see that, in your budgeting software or whatever you use to track your income. You don't see the taxes in there. That's taken out from your HR software before you even notice that it's gone. So I encourage you to do that. It's an extra step. It takes a little bit more time, but you should do that. It just adds another awareness there. Nothing that strange on the expenses side. Everything is pretty standard. Health was higher than past months, because that's the I refilled on my nutrients and protein shakes and stuff, so I just got that all done in 1 month. From the savings ledger, I ended up spending some of what was allocated. I don't remember what it was exactly, but that caused my net income to go negative. The recurring subtotal was lower than income, so that was in positive. But as you spend stuff from the savings ledger, it's gonna put your net income negative for a while, and that's quite all right, because the savings ledger is where you put that amount. I mean, that's basically your budget. So it's not like you're pulling money from money you don't have and going into credit card debt or any kind of other debt. So that's good. So the gifts thing right here is, 600 from the IRS. I don't know, I consider that a gift, I guess. That was a stimulus payment that went out. It's the only one I got. I still haven't gotten my other stimulus payments. Even though I did my taxes for 2019, I look on the website and it says, your refund is still being processed. So I don't know. They're just taking a long time. I don't know what the point is of filing taxes if they're not gonna do them, But whatever. So right now I'm finding out the number for what is new debt. And honestly, this section right here, this new debt and debt servicing, getting the numbers for those has been the most challenging part of the cash flow statement. And it shouldn't really be that challenging now that I think about it, but the way I've been trying to do it before is all kinds of strange, right? You're going to see in a second here, kind of mess up and get the wrong number. So I have to go back and correct it. So let's just see what happens. Let's see what I do here. Look at how confused I look. Look at how confused I look on my face. What's going on? What's going through my mind? Where are these numbers? What are all these numbers here? What's the deal? What is going on? I don't know. Should I look at something else? Should I look at a different view? What is this? Is this the number? Is that the number? Maybe if I change this setting. No. Nope. Maybe there's something here. See, now I'm being smart. So I found a better way to get all this data, or to get this in a much easier way. YNAB has a pretty powerful search feature. You can search things that have payment in them, that also are only an outflow, and that are also only transfers. Because there's one transfer that's not that has payment in it, but is not a credit card payment, and then all the other ones are the balanced by the inflows, right? The outflow is from the checking account, the inflow is to the credit card. So a number appeared there, which I didn't pay attention to properly, and now I'm going to put the wrong number in here. It's the wrong number. Yep, so I put the wrong number there. If we go back to a still frame, that 1236.65 you see at the top middle of the screen right now, that's the right number. So I put that in. I went back and put that in there. But for the rest of the video, the number is still going to be the wrong number, 1318.18. So we're going to have to live with that in this video. So investing is going to have numbers there. And one thing I realized about the investing category that I track, the way I track this is, so I put Roth IRA category into the savings ledger, right? But it's not really going to be tracked in the savings ledger. Like when I contribute into the Roth IRA, I don't take it out of the savings ledger. I put it in the investings category of the cash flow tracking. So I'm going to have to figure out how to properly get it out of the savings ledger, automagically in some way. I guess that's just going to be in the cash flow diagram, really. So there's more accounts now, investment accounts that I have to log into to get the numbers. So that's fine. It's a first world problem to have. This one I didn't really know what to call. I was going to call it Bitcoin. Spoiler alert. But then I figured, all the other ones are just called the name of the account of the institution, so might as well just call that one the name of the institution as well. So, yeah, I'm going to go over this a little bit more later on, but basically I started doing automatic investments into Bitcoin as well. It's kind of funny, the first thing that people ask you when you say, hey, I started investing in Bitcoin, or I bought some Bitcoin, they ask you, how much did you get and at what price did you get it at? And already I don't know what price I bought Bitcoin at. I have no idea. All I know is that I'm now investing in Bitcoin once a week. I'm putting $100 in it. And when we go to the cash flow diagram, you're going to see that, how that's all going to work. But yeah, it took me a really long time. It took me a long time to really wrap my head around Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and to understand what their value proposition is, and it had a lot to do with finally coming to terms and understanding how the Federal Reserve System, the fiat currency system, is designed to take the value of the money that you are spending, well, quote unquote money, the so-called money, it's not money, is designed to go to zero. It really is, right? It's completely centralized control. Some guy determines how much your eggs are when you go to the market. And the only way to get out of that and to stop all that from happening is to exit the system. Stop playing. Don't play anymore, right? Get your own stuff. And crypto is one way to do that. It's not the only way, but it's one way, and it seems like it might be the way of the future. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you next time. Bye.